Why are you responding to my text so late? I sent the first text like 20 minutes ago. You know how angry it makes me when you don't respond to me quickly, don't you?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Liz. I got home from work way later than I expected, and I was so tired that I dozed off immediately. I'm sorry I didn't respond to your message.
I'm not home yet and you're already sleeping? What if something happened to me? I can't understand how a man like you could do that to me. It seems like you're not worried about my well-being at all.
I'm sorry, honey. I was just so tired from work today. It was a long day at the office. I'm really tired. Exhausted, actually.
Are you trying to make stupid little excuses? Man up! You're an adult, so start acting like one. You're just looking down on me, aren't you? Because I'm still in university and I don't have an adult job yet.
You know that's not what I'm doing. I hate it when you try to make me seem like the bad guy. I met a friend earlier today. He and I haven't seen each other in years, so we got carried away during a meeting and fell way behind schedule. That's why I had to stay later than usual. I'm sorry if that makes you feel bad or like I'm not paying enough attention to you.
You were late because of a friend? That's the reason you're so exhausted? Because you hung out with a friend for too long? Of course I'm mad! I should have known that you'd have a stupid excuse like this. You always do.
I'm really sorry if this is upsetting for you. It wasn't my intention at all. You seem more angry than usual. Is something else going on?
Oh, I seem more angry than usual. I think I'm valid to feel this way. You always do this to me. I'm so frustrated. I can't believe you're so oblivious to why I'm upset. I've tolerated this kind of behavior for long enough and I'm starting to get tired of it.
You've been tolerating it? Can't we argue when you get home? I don't want to do this over text. I feel like we're just misunderstanding each other more. It's nearly 3 a.m. We can talk about this when you get home.
No! I'm not coming home tonight!
What are you talking about? I don't understand what I did that justifies this level of anger from you. Ugh, whatever. Just come home, Liz. Where are you right now, Liz?
Where am I? I'm at the club, obviously.
You're at the club at this hour? Still? When we got married, you promised me you would stop clubbing. You know I hate when you go out and get drunk with a bunch of strangers. It's not safe.
A promise? I don't remember making any promises. All of my friends go clubbing on the weekends and meet handsome men, so why can't I? Am I not allowed to act like an adult? You're so controlling, you freak.
Huh. I'm sorry if you think I'm being controlling. I guess I'll try to be better about that moving forwards.
So you admit you're in the wrong then? You know why I'm so upset? This is why I refuse to have kids with you. You're too controlling. Sometimes I think you're not the same man I married. Don't you know that?
Yes, I know. That's why I always apologize and try to fix things with you. I never try to stay angry because it just leads to resentment. You know, it really hurts my feelings when you insult me like this. Saying I'm overly controlling and that I've changed and I'm not the man you married. That hurts me.
Oh, it hurts you? It hurts me even more. I've told you plenty of times I don't like the person you're turning into. I don't think I can stay married to you. Let's get divorced.
I know you're really angry right now, but is it really that easy for you to say you want to get a divorce? You don't feel anything?
I do feel things. I will have you know I am very upset. I am upset that we couldn't make things work because of your behavior. Honestly, I've been thinking about this for a while now. I had a feeling I might regret my decision when we got married, but I just ignored it. What we had was good at first, but I don't think we're a good match anymore. You piss me off daily now. I don't like spending time with you anymore. You always get home late from work and never seem to spend time with me.
Liz, you know I'm the only one in this relationship working, right? You don't have a job. All you do is go to school and get drunk. I'm the one paying the bills. Of course I'm going to be late. I'm working hard to provide for us. Are you seriously saying you think I don't do anything for you?
Yes, seriously. That's what I'm saying. I feel like half the time you're not even listening.
You know what? I don't need to deal with this. I deserve better. I deserve to be with someone who actually cares about me and who loves me for who I am, not someone who constantly nags me. After I finish the project I'm working on now, I'm going to be promoted to the manager of marketing. I'm going to be making a much higher salary and will get more bonuses each year.
Okay. And let's see how much you really get promoted. Why would you brag about how good your salary is going to be when you literally can't afford anything more than a one-bedroom crappy apartment downtown? If you're really so well off now, go get a better car and invest in some nicer clothes. I would rather swim in the sewers than spend any more time with you in this dreadful marriage.
I think at my age, I can get pretty high up. I'm young. Plus, being promoted this early on is a really good sign. All of my bosses like and respect me. I believe in myself, and I know I'm going to go far. Do you know how easy it will be for me to become a successful member of this company? Well, I mean, it's not easy now, but with my hard work, I'll get there in no time. I bet you it's possible. And I'm going to do it.
Oh, whatever. You're all talk. I'm busy right now speaking to cute boys. Let's talk about all of your overly ambitious goals some other time. I've already decided I want a divorce. You're not going to change my mind.
Whatever.
You've accepted that we're getting divorced, right? You agree it's the right thing to do?
It's literally been 12 hours. I haven't had much time to process your decision considering I was asleep for half of that time. Why are you trying to bring it up again so fast? Are you really that eager to leave me? Where did you sleep last night? Your friend's house?
Actually, I stayed at a motel.
A motel? It's dangerous for someone as young as you to stay at a motel so late at night.
Why are you assuming I was alone? You're so funny, Nathan.
What? So, you're saying…
Yes, I slept with another man. In fact, I'm still with him right now.
What? You cheated on me? I mean, you're still actively cheating on me.
Why? Does that hurt your feelings? Does it make you feel upset? I wanted to invite you to the club with me last night, but you went to sleep instead. It was the last straw for me. After our little fight, I found a cute guy and we've been together since then. Oh, you should see this man. He is so dreamy. His skin is so soft and his muscles are huge. I couldn't help but swoon at the sight of him.
You're really telling me all of this while we are still married? This is insane! You're crazy! We aren't officially separated and we haven't even had the chance to speak in person, but you're already moving on?
Yes, I'm crazy. Crazy in love.
I don't understand you. No matter how young you are, this is unacceptable behavior. You can't treat people like they're disposable. We were planning on having kids together. If we had a kid, what would you do then? Huh? What would you say to them when you looked at their face and remembered that you cheated on their dad?
But I'm not going to have babies with you. If we already had a kid, that would be different.
What? Are you seriously going to be like this?
No matter what you say, I'm not going to stay married to you. And I am certainly not going to be having any babies with you.
You're throwing away our 4-year relationship for a guy you met at a club on a random Friday night?
You're such an idiot. Do I really have to spell this out for you? I've been wanting to get separated for 6 months. The day after we got married, I regretted it instantly.
No way. Did you really want to break up 6 months ago? When we got married? We've only been married for 6 months. That means you've wanted to get divorced for the entire duration of our marriage. Were you cheating on me then, too?
I don't know if I should say. I guess it won't hurt now that we're splitting up.
So you did. What about all those times you called my friends over when I wasn't home? You didn't sleep with them, did you? You said you needed their help.
We did. I slept with a lot of your so-called friends. It wasn't the first nor the last time either. You were so oblivious, it was easy to do repeatedly. You never suspected a thing. It was fun at first, but now I can't stand to stay in this relationship with you.
You cheated on me before and after our wedding, but you didn't just break things off with me? What kind of monster are you? Tell me it's not true. Please.
Oh my, would you look at the time? My head hurts and I'm starving. Looks like it's time to put an end to this conversation.
No way. Do your friends and family know you've been cheating on me behind my back?
You know my parents never really liked you, don't you? You were never really their type and they didn't approve of you. They were mad that out of all the men on earth, I chose to marry you. They'll be glad to hear that I'm separating from you. If it weren't for your parents' high status, they never would have accepted you into this family. My dad would have objected right away.
So you only married me because of my parents?
Yes, obviously. I want to become a lawyer. I'm literally in law school. Why else would I marry you? You know that there's nothing special about you, right? The only cool thing about you is your last name because it belongs to your parents.
I wish I never met someone as shallow and selfish as you. It's clear to me that all you ever wanted was to use me. I regret everything. I feel so stupid, and I wish I would have seen this sooner. Let's get divorced. I can't stand to be married to someone as disgusting as you for a second longer.
Finally! You've accepted your fate. Well then, let's figure it out. Get ready for the settlement money you're going to send my way.
Why would I pay you a settlement fee? Why on earth would I do that? You are so entitled.
When you get divorced, the horrible husbands are always expected to pay their ex-wives accordingly. I've seen it on TV.
You really think I would pay you settlement money in this situation? You have cheated on me for the entirety of our relationship. How many guys did you sleep with?
Too many to count, actually. But you know, I'm sure you'll have to pay me. Then maybe I'll get one of your buildings as collateral. You know, the buildings you're going to inherit from your parents. I could sell one of those and easily get $10 million for it. Get ready to pay me the big bucks.
I don't understand what I did wrong to deserve this kind of treatment. I don't think I owe you that kind of money.
You always made me feel lonely and left me on my own. You neglected me as a partner in life. What do you mean you didn't do anything to deserve this? I wish I had met a man who would actually take care of me.
I don't want to talk to you about this anymore. I'm done with this. You're going to hear from my lawyers. That's all I have to say.
Whatever you say, little man. Get ready to pay me.
She was sleeping with so many men, she said that she lost count. She cheated on me with my best friend before and after the marriage. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that happen, Nathan. You're right to get a divorce. That's for sure. You know my specialty is divorce, don't you? I know, that's why I called you. You're the best of the best, and I think I need that right now. I'm sorry you're going through this at such a young age. It sounds like Liz doesn't know much about divorce laws, though. She seems to have made up her own fantastical expectations of what will happen when the divorce is finalized. I asked her about where she got those ideas from, and she just said TV. I thought it would be best to speak to a lawyer first. You did good work, son. She sounds like a real piece of work, that girl. Does she have a history of lying and cheating on you a lot? Yes, sir. But you didn't know about any of this? No, sir. Did she ever get pregnant during your marriage? Well, she did once. She got pregnant right before we got married. Actually, that was one of the main reasons we got married. But she ended up having a miscarriage. We always said we would try again, but she has seemed to be more distant and less interested in having children. I always treated her as best I could, you know. I would buy her gifts, and I got really excited about the idea of having kids. I got a really nice gift for my future child as well. What kind of gift? Well, actually, I invested some money into some stocks and earned quite a bit of money. How much is quite a bit? I don't really need to know, but I'm pretty interested. Maybe around $100,000? What? Really? 100,000 in stocks? That's incredible. Congratulations. You were going to give it to your future child? Yes. Well, I was even thinking of giving it to Liz as a gift, but I ended up not doing it. I knew it would be hard for us to raise a child when I'm working and she's still going to school. I wanted to support her as best I could. The stress from having a baby is unimaginable. I just wanted to be prepared and to plan ahead. Wow, you sound like you were a great husband. I'm sorry she tried to use you like that. She doesn't know what she's missing out on by leaving you. Well, I think that's enough about her. You're the lawyer. Shall we do some legal stuff now? Of course. I promise I won't let you down, son. We are going to make sure that things are cut cleanly and that she can't get anything from you that she doesn't deserve. Is there anything else I should know about Liz before we move forward? There's no chance that she's pregnant or anything like that, right? Honestly, I'm not sure. She said her period has been more irregular lately, but hasn't told me if she's pregnant or not. Okay, well, if she brings it up, you need to let me know ASAP. If she does end up being pregnant, she's going to try to take as much money as she can for child support. Alright, I'm going to get to work. I'll contact you when I finish all of the paperwork. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
Hey, Nathan! Answer my calls! I have something important I need to tell you. If you don't pick up, I'm going to come to your work and scream in your office.
Liz, I don't have anything to say to you. Speak to my lawyer from now on.
I'm pregnant, okay?
What?
I am pregnant. I just took the test today. How could you have your lawyer draft the papers and send them my way so fast? It's only been a few days.
What do you mean? You were the one who slept with another man right after telling me you wanted to get divorced. This isn't my problem anymore. Figure it out for yourself.
I can't believe how cold-hearted you are. I was the one who was supposed to send the papers to you. I wanted the divorce in the first place.
Okay. And?
You were the one who made me feel lonely and abandoned. Why am I suffering the consequences? Plus, I'm going to have a child and it's yours. You need to pay me child support.
I don't think you understand. My work was what paid your bills. You were lonely? I was overworked. You called me at random hours just to fight and argue. It's incredibly frustrating to look back on. You lied to me, cheated, and stole my money. When I got home from work late, all I wanted to do was sleep, but you wouldn't let me, would you? You have zero proof that the baby is mine anyway. How do you know it wasn't one of the guys you slept with?
Why are you bringing that up now? How do you know it's not yours?
Because you've given me zero proof that you're even pregnant at all.
You should be asking me how I am. I am pregnant. This explains why I've been so moody and hormonal lately. I'm sorry for the way I acted, okay? Did you ever think maybe it was because something else was going on?
I did think that. I literally asked you about that and you said no.
I can't believe you would abandon me like this. How am I supposed to become a single mom? You're ruining my life!
You should have thought about this sooner. You told me that you wanted to get divorced. Are you saying that you don't want that now? Are you trying to take it back? This isn't something you can just take back, you know.
I know, but I didn't think about what this would really mean for us. I mean, I still love you. I can't give you any settlement money, and it seems like your lawyer is asking me for it. You know I have nothing.
Okay. And what am I supposed to do about that? You were the one who said you wanted to get divorced. You're the one who started all of this.
Yes, I said I wanted a divorce, but I didn't know you would make me pay a settlement fee. How am I supposed to pay you that?
Have you spoken to your lawyer? Did they not explain all of this to you?
They did explain it, but it's different than everything I've heard. I mean, what they were saying doesn't match up to what I've heard everyone else say. I thought that after you get married, if you get divorced, the man is the one who has to pay everyone back. How was I supposed to know that you'd make me pay a settlement fee?
Dude, you can't just blindly believe everything you see on TV, especially when they don't provide all the context. Why were you thinking about getting divorced so far in advance anyways? Was this your plan all along? To marry me and then get divorced and steal my money? I should have seen this coming. You never contributed to anything. You always made excuses as to why you couldn't work or clean or cook or help me with anything. I should have known better than to trust you.
What do you mean I never contributed anything?
It's only been 6 months since we got married, and you've been thinking you should leave this whole time. You've been cheating for over 6 months, and you still think you've contributed positively to this relationship?
Why do you keep bringing up that we've only been together for 6 months? What does that matter? Who cares if we were married for 6 months or 6 years? You're the man in this relationship. Of course you should take care of me. Plus, I'm still a university student. That's why I'm always so busy.
I know you're a student, but still. That doesn't mean you can just walk all over me. You can't just say cruel things and use being a student as an excuse. You've caused so much damage to my mental health.
Okay, I get it. I was a bad wife. Are you really saying that if I go through with a divorce, I can't receive any of your money?
I don't understand why you're not getting this through your thick skull. No, you won't get anything.
It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, everything I've heard is so different. I think I should at least get a couple $1,000s from you. It's only fair. I mean, you get to keep the apartment, right? I deserve some compensation.
Listen very closely, because I'm only going to say this once. I'm the one who is divorcing you now. You have no choice in the final outcome here.
Then, what about a couple $100? Can't you spare that much? Nathan? Nathan, please. I know you're still a good guy.
You can't be serious. You have no shame, Liz. You're the one who is going to end up owing me.
Nathan, please, listen. Can't we just meet up and speak about this in person at least once?
What? I asked if you wanted to speak in person before and you said no. Why would I do you that favor?
I was insane. This has been crazy, and I made a lot of mistakes. I drank a lot of alcohol that night and wasn't thinking clearly. Why won't you give me one more chance? Please?
I'm done speaking to you. I feel like I'm talking in circles. Did you forget what you said this weekend? You wanted to spend your night with handsome men, and you did. You even slept with one. I'm not going to listen to this anymore.
What am I supposed to do? Didn't you hear me say I'm pregnant? What are you going to do about this baby?
That's not my baby. I can guarantee it. I want to move on with my life, just like you. Honestly, I don't know if I believe if you're even pregnant. This could all be a big lie to keep me with you. If it really is my kid and you can prove it with a paternity test, I will take care of them. But I'm done putting up with you.
What? How can you take care of the kid without taking care of me?
From now on, if you want to speak with me, you need to go through my lawyer. Don't contact me ever again. I'm going to block you. Goodbye, Liz.
No, don't go, Nathan! Don't you dare block me! Please! I'm begging you! Just listen to me! Please!
Until the finalization of the divorce, Liz continued to contact me. I blocked her number, but she tried to contact me other ways. She showed it to my work, to my house, and even got into contact with my family and friends. I ended up filing for a restraining order, so now she is unable to come near me or else she will face legal repercussions. It turns out that Liz was in fact pregnant, but I was not the father. It was not clear who the biological father was. At first I felt bad for her, but then I remembered all the trouble she put me through and the lies she told. The only person I feel bad for is her newborn baby. I can't imagine how they will turn out having someone like that as their only parental figure. Hopefully, Liz will grow up and will raise her child with love, compassion, and honesty. In the end, I didn't force her to pay me the settlement, but I also didn't give her any of my money. The last I heard about her was that she moved back in with her parents. I recently met a very kind woman at a coffee shop near my work. She compliments me often and makes me feel a little nervous. I'm thinking of asking her out on a date.
Thank you for listening to my story. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Dad, the apartment number is 1008, right? I haven't mistaken it, right?
Yes, you are right. Oh, that reminds me.
I still haven't been to see her new place.
You're busy with the store, I know. Even when I come back home, you aren't there. Don't worry, I understand. But you better come as soon as you are free. No takebacks.
That is true, yes. My store is busy every day these days. Don't know what to do with myself. And I promise, I will come when I am free. Anyways, why are you asking for the address out of nowhere?
You see, I need it so I can send you a massage chair. It was meant to be a surprise, but oh well. After getting my wage, I've come to the chair shop. I picked one out already. Anyways, are you happy your business is going well? 'Cause it is. You must be very proud. I heard you keep getting inquiries about turning it into a franchise. That would be amazing for the business.
Yes, I am. If I open another store in the next month, I'll be able to have 10 branches. I'm getting big now.
Wow, you won't be a business manager anymore. Guess I should call you a chairman now. Or president. CEO? Every month you're earning $2 million and there are already 200 members of staff. This is no joke. You're doing insanely well.
Hey, that reminds me. You're not too busy, are you? Come get steak with me later. I promise you it will be great. I've changed the marinade for it a bit and the reactions from the customers have been very good. I think you will like it. Tangy and spicy. Just the flavor profiles you like.
Oh, really? That's so sweet. I've become so used to eating the delicious steak you make that I can't eat it anywhere else. Everywhere else makes it too chewy, but of course, you know exactly how it's done. You make the steak so high-end, so I guess I have to come once. Okay, I'll come. I can't wait. Now that I am thinking about it, I actually haven't gone in a long while. Too long.
I know. Come over and have dinner with me. Have a beer with me too whilst we are at it.
You really know my taste, Dad. I will come soon then. Make sure you cook it medium rare, just how I like it. But of course, you already know that. No point in telling you. Hello, Layla. Just wanted to check in and see how you were. Also, I have a pretty big proposal to make, so I made this group chat. Do you have time right now at all?
Layla, are you busy? Hello?
I was with a client just now, but they just left. That's why I saw this a bit late. I'm sorry. What is your proposal?
I mean, it doesn't really mean much and it's not too important, but your father runs a steakhouse, doesn't he? Do you know it's blowing up on social media right now? Like, insanely. It's everywhere. TikTok, Insta, even reach the grandmas on Facebook.
I know I am supposed to be humble about this sort of thing. But to be honest, yeah, it is quite popular right now. Thank you for speaking so kindly about it.
What is there to be humble about? Don't worry, it's the truth, through and through. Sometimes I ask my wife to make the steak and we get your dad's marinade for it. It's to the point that Nancy and I get goosebumps because of how tasty it is. We absolutely love it.
That's true, Layla. It's so delicious that even our baby enjoys it. Even when I try to work out the recipe, it never comes out the same. And trust me, I've tried. Either it is too spicy or too salty. I can never get it right. And that's saying something because you know how great of a cook I am. I'll give you some steak again then. My dad giving it to family is not a waste at all, he says. He enjoys it. Just let me know when you're free and I will come over with some. I can teach you how to cook it properly too if you get stuck. You see, I'm not asking for you to give us more steak or more of the marinade, actually. Then what are you asking? Is there any other business you want to talk about? I can't think of anything, but go ahead.
You know how we ended up setting up a bar cart and it didn't end well? Well, we are thinking of starting another business. We know your family's steakhouse is doing very, very well. We were thinking, should we try and run a franchise business? That's our proposal.
You want to take over a steakhouse place then? Yes! I mean, after all, we just need to sear it in the marinade. Very simple and very quick. Perfect for us. I think we will do very well, but of course we will need your expertise and help. Could you pass on our idea to your dad and see if he is okay with it? I mean, I saw on an Insta story that you and your family went on vacation to the Bahamas. With that much freedom, it seems worth it to also follow after your dad's footsteps.
I mean, that was the vacation we took after 5 years of constantly working like dogs. Huh. You seem very relaxed, though. Anyways, we also want to run a steakhouse. We want to do it too. We think we can do well. If you give us a chance, we can prove it to you. After all, we have a lot of debt that we need to pay back. It's gotta be quick. This is the best idea we have for the circumstances we are in. Plus, family help each other out, so you've got to agree.
Okay. Well, I'll ask my dad about it first and get back to you then.
Damn. Darling, I am not too sure about this. Am I doing the right thing? Huh? What about? I don't get it. I'm talking about your brother. I mean, this time he went on and on about the restaurant and how he wanted to take over one of them, and I don't know. My dad's steakhouse. He wants it for himself, as a franchise. He wants to help Dad expand, but I'm not sure if he can do a good job with it. I don't want to harm Dad's business like that. Again? This dude seriously doesn't have any skills in running a business, though. He should know this himself. We are well aware considering his past experiences. This man needs to get his life together, honestly. He and his wife can't cook for their lives, and their people skills are even worse. I know, right? So I am worried that they will try to steal the restaurant my dad has put his blood, sweat, and tears into. I mean, you aren't wrong. Let's be honest. That idiot didn't just fail with the food cart. He also failed with his fried fish delivery service, the rib shop, even the hot chicken sandwich place he ran during winter when everyone flipping craves that food was an utter failure. When you look at all his businesses that have failed, there's no end to it at all. You'd think he'd get the hint and stop running food businesses, get his GED and go into a different sector, but no. I feel a bit sorry saying this because he's your younger brother, but I have no clue where his confidence comes from. He hurt himself badly when he was younger and so was babied by our parents a lot. I think that's why he's like this. I get so stressed out because of him. He never lets me get anything done. Always wants to butt in. He has no tact with this sort of thing. He has to be able to find his own path, earn his own money to live without help from others. If he can't do it by himself, how does he expect himself to do it in partnership with others? He'll just end up being a barrier. Gosh, I want to do that too, but they have been going on about how they are in a lot of debt. I don't know what the right thing is to do here. I'll have to think over it some more. Okay, I respect whatever you decide to do. Hello, Gary and Nancy. Have you been well? I was meaning to contact you. Has the talk about the steakhouse gone well? Did he say anything negative about it?
That's what I'm talking about, Layla. You haven't got back to us. I've been breaking into sweats every time I had the phone ring. Can't believe you decided to just message us instead.
I will let you know my dad's phone number. Why don't you call him yourself and inquire about this matter? After all, it is his restaurant to begin with. So, you haven't even talked to him yet? Can you please hurry it up? I mean, this needs to be discussed before the new shop opens in the first place. So it's much better to ask him directly than me calling him. More likely to get a quicker answer, too. One channel beats two. I understand that, but the process is so exhausting and long. I don't want to go through that. You will be able to do it. You just have to try. I will pass you my dad's number, so make sure you call him.
Okay, fine, whatever. I will give him a call then.
Okay, I'm sure my dad will love hearing from you. After all, he's been so focused on expanding the business recently. You are helping him out. It's a bit pressuring to have to contact him. I haven't got any good places for the restaurant, you see, so I'll have to look around too. My dad knows some real estate people in a few areas. If you contact him, he will send you in the right direction. Don't worry.
Are you being for real? Oh, that's so sweet. He is seriously a blessing in disguise. My gosh, that's so touching. He really doesn't have to do all this. We can't thank him enough. Please pass on the message to him.
You can be touched later when the steakhouse you open actually goes well and is run successfully. You just need to do well. You've got this. Give him a call and see what he says. When I get my paycheck, I will make sure to give you a hefty amount. We cannot forget what you are doing for us. Really. Thank you so much. I'll talk about it some more with Nancy and then give you a call again. I want to pay you back, but because of our debt, we can't yet. As soon as we are out of dangerous waters, we will send you the money. This is all I can give you right now. I will treat you to a meal as soon as possible.
I can't really drink coffee. I hate the smell of coffee beans. I don't do well with caffeine either. Gives me the jitters. But I'll order something else. Thank you. Darling, we went to cafes with her family a lot and you still don't know what she drinks? You should know that.
I didn't think it through properly.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll use the gift voucher well. Thank you.
Are you being for real, Layla? What is this?
Why? What's up? What's with the mood?
I'm not angry. It's just that I was really touched, Layla. In 2 weeks of opening the business, we got $2,000 of pure profit. I just keep thinking if I am really allowed to have all this money overnight.
Oh, really? Congratulations! That's amazing. I am so happy for you. The marinade my dad developed for the steak really is the best. Even rival restaurants have tried to copy it, naming it their restaurant special, but customers see right through them. And plus, a lot of them have failed. No one can beat them. No matter how many times they have tried, it doesn't taste the same.
Is it because we got good tips? I mean, no matter how tasty it is, against more well-known competitors, it's quite hard to do what we've done. So it must be the customer service we gave that makes them give us a lot of money. On top of that, our service charge probably helps out. My wife and I treat our guests so kindly, you know. We also give out chicken nuggets and fries, especially for the baby customers. Families enjoy that and then give us tips.
That was already a part of my dad's brand, but you do you. Anyways, congratulations. Now paying off your debt is just a matter of time. You will earn more money soon enough and that debt will have disappeared.
I know, right? It's all thanks to you. We cannot thank you enough, truly. I've been so busy that I can't even give you a call or anything. We should pay you back properly, I know.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. My dad has also run the restaurant for a long time, so I know what it's like. When the restaurant is busy, it's hard to think about anything else but the work that goes on there. I know very well. Just focus on earning money at the restaurant and buy me dinner later.
I really do need to give back to you, but it's been so crazy. I am losing my mind. I will pay you back like a man, seriously.
No, it's okay. Just look after the restaurant well. Dad, how is the steakhouse going? Is money still coming in?
I mean, it has a good brand image, and it's also the first steakhouse place in the area. But lately, reviews haven't been good, even though business has been well.
Why? You said yourself that you provide a good service. Did they not like it anymore?
Apparently, there are reports that I'm too old-fashioned. I didn't speak modernly, and so they didn't like it. I apparently got too much in their space. According to them, I was joking with a woman who was wearing a short skirt and that I was appreciating her underwear. There's a review, too. 1 out of 5 stars. I am seriously uncomfortable. The server said thank you for wearing a short skirt and showing off my underwear. What a pervert, honestly. This is the first time seeing such a perverted business owner. I heard that the food at this restaurant was really good, so I went, but because of the owner, I hated the experience. Would not recommend. Find somewhere else to get your steak. Can't believe there are people like this owning such a famous restaurant. How disgusting. Don't come here. Can you believe that?
Are you insane, Dad? Do you even want to run this flippin' restaurant? Because you aren't acting like it.
It's not like this stuff is true! None of that ever happened! Plus, when you keep getting reviews like this, it's hard to dispute them. I've been getting migraines so often that I can barely concentrate on what I have to focus on. Cut me some slack.
Running a steakhouse should be easy. You should have just lied and said you weren't expanding your steakhouse. There was no need to tell us the truth and make us worried.
You are family. I can't lie to you like that. I need to set a good example to you. Otherwise, it will hurt my brand in the long run.
That's what I am saying. The reviews are hurting the brand regardless. Look, I'm going to report that review, so don't go and do anything drastic. Just focus on giving good service like always. If anyone asks you about the reviews, just say that you are getting in contact with a lawyer due to defamation of your brand, okay? Those who hurt you are not considered my friend or family, Dad. Layla! I have something to talk about with you. Are you still working? I am at work right now, yes, but I can still text. I have some free time right now. What's up? It's just that right now, we are really making sacrifices and working hard. But we have too many costs right now to make significant profit. We are thinking about moving away from the chain. What do you mean by that? You are making money off of my dad's brand and now you want to go solo? It's a marinade my dad researched and developed for so long without sleeping, yet you just want to take it and move away from us completely. Are you insane? Did I say I wasn't aware of that? I know. I was the one who said it tasted amazing every single day. But you have to consider that it is us who is running the business. My husband is working so hard to give good customer service. So you are saying that you want my dad to stop off at all his 10 restaurants and transfer the ownership over to you? Yeah, right. Of course it is your job to cook and sell the food. Hey, let's be completely honest with each other right now. I don't even know why this business is as great as it is. I can't even pinpoint what it is. I don't know whether it is the color or taste that is different from other steakhouses. But I really don't like it when you are controlling our money like this just because you lent your name sign. Wow. I am so proud of you right now. Just because the business is going well, you bring this up now. Is the money you are earning right now not enough? Are you disappointed? Even when my dad asked a favor of his friend to give you a cheap monthly rent. It's a good thing you brought up the rent for the place. I think it is too expensive. It should be reduced if we want to make more profit. Are you sure your dad talked to his friend? The price is way out of proportion for what it's worth. With all the work we had to do with it, it really doesn't seem to be that great of a place. Are you sure he didn't pull a fast one on us just because we aren't familiar with place prices? You are taking this too far. What do you mean pulling a fast one? Watch your mouth. My dad isn't like that. After my dad literally reduced your monthly rent, gave you the marinade, and pretty much gave you your livelihood. So does this mean we can't own this shop without his partnership? Fine then, whatever. We will work out how to do it without getting agreement from him. Pass the message on to him, please. Do you think I will just sit down and watch this happen? You really are so detached from reality, aren't you? I am suing you. Is this really what you are doing between family? Fine. Go ahead, sue me. I'm not afraid at all.
Darling, this is the lawyer who is in charge of our case with Gary. Say hello.
Good morning, Mr. Staines. How are you? We have no clue what to do. Please help us.
Hello. So from what I understand, they made the sign design similar to your original brand logo. So the name is the only thing that is different. Yes, you are correct. The name of the brand is David's Steakhouse, but they've changed it to David's Delicious Steakhouse. They must have forgotten that they originally started this as a part of our chain to earn a livelihood. I know he is my younger brother, but I am so angry. I understand. In this case, if I lead you, it will be a 100% victory on your side. As your younger brother has unilaterally and openly broken the contract, it is 100% possible to claim damages.
Please get on it. My dad is quite stressed about the situation, and so I hope this can be wrapped up quickly.
Of course. There will be no problem with that, I can assure you. I have already finished writing up a report. After, you can submit it straight to the police later, and they will deal with it. Thank you so much, Mr. Staines. I will find you later to get that document. Of course. I will see you soon then. Have you realized what you've done? Do you think you're so high and almighty just because your dad has got a successful franchise going for him?
We are back to ground zero, Layla. We are broke. The damage claims you made increased our debt even. We are in the minuses. How could you? How will you take responsibility for this? What about our livelihood? Hurry up and message back, you snake. After leaving our family on the streets, how could you ignore us? I know you are reading these messages anyways. Fine then, you loser. How could you go as far as suing us? What did we do wrong to deserve this? What we did wasn't this bad. I hope you are run to the ground like us. I will pray to God that that happens to you from now on.
Have you finished? I will be sending this screenshot to the legal team in charge of our case. You know it is also against the law for you two to be verbally abusing me and attempting to drive me to the ground, right? Do you want me to pay for the hospital fees again?
No, it's my fault. I am sorry. It's just that I'm having a hard time living lately. Layla, I won't do this again. Please don't report us again. Please. What are you doing, Gary? You should be begging for forgiveness too. Hurry up and apologize.
I am sorry. Is that all? I am afraid it doesn't work like that. It's not enough. You leave me no choice but to report it. I am very sorry. If you report us again, we will have to pay the fine. Again. I was really careless. Please forgive me. I've reflected on myself during the case and the ruling and will not do anything like this again. I have really matured in the last few months. I'll do my best. Really, I will do my best to make things right. Please, can you just close your eyes and let this one pass?
Shall I do that? Really? Then what should I do about this now?
I have already sent it to my lawyer.
No! Why would you send that, Layla? Are we really family?
Family? What kind of crap is that? I've never had family like you and never will. Think of it as life experience. If you have to pay the fine, just move on and take the lesson as it is. Move on with your life. Start afresh. You both have no tact, and I don't think you will, but still. Do what you want, but leave me and my family alone.
What? You are that type of slut? I can't believe that you are really doing this to us. Treating us like dirt. Have you no conscience? Leaving us for the wolves. Ugh, she's infuriating!
Of course, the contract was terminated immediately, and they received thousands of claims for damages. The couple, who were already beggars, are now completely broke as they go about their daily life and work. Gary has hurt his back and thus is on bed rest, whilst his wife, Nancy, is running around and only earning $30 a month. Only then will they learn their lesson. I had to get payback for my dad one way or another. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to see more content.